4 years ago, I was working 12-hour days. I was still falling behind, and it wasn't a time problem, it was a leverage problem. And that's when I created the 5x focus formula. Because here's the truth, okay, we don't need more hours in the day, we need more output from the hours we're actually putting in. So in this video, I'm going to hand you the exact system that turns one 90-minute block into your most productive time of the entire week. So, you sit down to work, laptop open, to-do list there, you're ready to dominate the day. Then what happens? Ping, email, a quick got a minute, and just like that, the most valuable part of your day, it's gone. The average person is interrupted every 3 minutes. It takes 20 minutes to regain your focus, and actually 40% of the time, we actually never get back to the original thing we were meant to be working on. We're not just distracted, we're rewiring our brains to actually stay that way. And that's why the 5x focus formula comes in, okay? It's not just a productivity tip, it's a mental performance system. When you apply the 5x focus formula, here's what's going to happen. You're going to enter deep flow on command, you protect your best hours instead of squandering them, and you get more done in 90 minutes than most people do in an entire day, okay? This is how top performers buy back their time and create massive leverage in their business. So step one, lock in the plan, okay? If you're showing up to work, you have to make a decision about what you're gonna do, you've already lost, okay? Your weekly planning session isn't a luxury, it's a launch pad. Every single Friday, I map out my non-negotiables for the following week, the 5 big rocks that I want to achieve in that week, okay? Every Friday, I map out my week and I identify my 5 big rocks. The high leverage task is gonna move the needle for me in my business. So come in Monday, I know exactly what I need to do, what my high leverage tasks are. Step 2, set up my traction bubble, okay? Design beats discipline. I call it the traction bubble. No notifications, no emails, I'm on focus mode, okay? I can even use like an app called Freedom to lock me out of the internet or certain distracting apps that I have on my phone, WhatsApps and so on. You need to eliminate all the possibility for distraction, okay? It's either making you money or it's costing you time. You choose. Your environment is far more powerful than your willpower, so set it up for success, okay? Step 3, shrink the time container. Set a 90-minute timer to create an artificial deadline, okay? Why? Because when the clock is ticking, urgency spikes, it's basically a flow trigger. And when you use time constraints intentionally, instead of drifting, now you're producing, and you're producing with urgency, okay? Step 4 then, just that, urgency. You know that feeling before a deadline when you're firing on all cylinders, you're just banging through the tasks like a machine. That's urgency, okay? And you can actually manufacture that level of urgency every single day by treating your focus block like a non-negotiable, almost mini deadline for yourself. So set the timer, commit to one outcome, okay? And go all in, okay? Your whole goal is 3, 4, 5 times more output than normal. No editing, no perfection, just output. Step 5 then, it's just that. It's push through the boredom. Here's the truth. You won't feel like doing the hard thing. That first 10 minutes of any task you'll just want to do about anything else, okay? Your brain will look for excuses. That's the boredom wall. But what happens if you push through it? That's when you hit flow. Time disappears, your output will just multiply, and that's where you start seeing exponential progress for the time that you're putting in. Like a rocket ship, 80% of the energy is used just to get off the ground. So stay with it and you'll take off and hit that flow state. Harvard Business Review found that when you're in flow, you're actually up to 500% more productive, okay? And you can generate 5x more output per unit of time, okay? What you could do in one of these 90-minute blocks is more than most people could achieve in an entire day, okay? You don't need more time, you need more depth per minute, okay? And just imagine if you do this 5 times per week. That's 25x more leverage every single week, okay? Over a month, that's 50x. It's exponential and it compounds massively, week by week, month by month, okay? So here's what I want you to do. Schedule one focus block each and every day, okay? One 90-minute block. Protect it like it's a meeting with your most important client, okay? That's the level of seriousness I want you to take to each and every focus block. And number 3 then, lock it in. Run the plan, lock it in, and treat it like an absolute non-negotiable, okay?